Welcome back, everybody. We got Will and I Man here from the Block Runner, MetaZone, Rovi, and Mscribe, and today we just got bamboozled with an SEC tweet and a retraction.
Pretty much. Yeah, we were literally in like full-blown expectations for tomorrow for this like grand announcement. So today was like all about bitmap.
Yeah.
We were gonna do like our typical, what's going on in the bitmap verse and such.
Right.
But then out of nowhere, this like surprise,
The SEC tweet, it says, today the SEC grants approval for Bitcoin ETFs for listing on all registered national securities exchanges.
Yeah. So
The approved Bitcoin ETFs will be subject to ongoing surveillance and compliance measures to ensure continued investor protection. And then we got a quote tweet. We got a quote from Gary. It says, today's approval enhances market transparency and provides investors with efficient access to the digital assets investments within a regulated framework.
boom. Very clean, very official, very, what you would expect.
It's like, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
We're in.
That's what we've all been waiting for, right?
We did it, right? And then it's like we checked the price. It's like...
Yeah, green... Remember my prediction?
Yeah.
Once this is like officially decreed as part of like humanity's historical trajectory, you're going to see like the God candle of all God candles for Bitcoin. That was what I was anticipating. So we got that for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
And then after a few more minutes, it started dumping. And we're like, oh...
Yeah.
I told you, man.
Yeah, something is wrong, dude.
Yes. And then we looked. And I was like, oh... Gary says the SEC Twitter account got compromised.
An unauthorized tweet was posted. The SEC has not approved the listing and trading of spot ETF. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's all we have.
That's it. That's our show.
Cue the end credits or whatever you...
Yeah.
There you go, dude. I don't know what to think of this, but this is just literally like in real time reacting to, I guess, one of the more what seems like evidence pieces for simulation theory. In my opinion, like Elon Musk.
This was perfect execution. If this was like a coordinated event,
like a script.
Yeah,
it feels scripted. Like you can't have like a Bitcoin ETF approval without some sort of drama. Drama from the next like dimension. Like the only thing that could have been more dramatic is like while this was about to happen, like all of a sudden Satoshi's wallet starts moving or something.
Yeah.
And already we're seeing like little wrinkles and attempts of trying to like cause market disruption. Somebody sent like Satoshi like $1 million in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that? Something's happening. Is this evidence that Satoshi's still alive? It's like something is happening. Somebody's trying to create these new narratives to disrupt, the ethos or what's going on in this. This is because this is a historical moment in Bitcoin's history, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And so we got other tweets like Coinbase. They're like, Coinbase loves ETFs. Yeah, this is post the SEC tweet.
Like literally, like their social media division, like they had probably like everything, like a button.
Yeah.
Like a deploy, like let's celebrate ETF moment button as soon as the SEC tweet goes out.
Yeah. And then, of course, everybody knows it was a hacked account. And then we got this.
It's like, that Tyrese?
Yeah.
Dude, good old Tyrese, dude, with I don't know about yeah. A little too soon, my guys.
Yeah.
But little did they know.
So it's like, I mean, it's pretty easy to put this together in a few minutes, right? But that's not the style of Coinbase. They're precision. They're surgical.
They've been artfully like architecting this graphic for probably months leading up to this announcement.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like how many pixels should a heart contain?
Yeah,
it's like
correct.
Just as many as
all the ETFs out there.
All the souls we intend to crush in the future.
Yeah,
like shit like this, But they obviously they jumped the gun a bit, but not at their fault. Who would have expected this? I don't think anybody had this on their bingo card this year.
No.
Right. So Elon was right.
Yeah.
The most entertaining outcome is the most likely.
That's right.
In all scenarios. So Occam's razor has been officially dethroned for Elon's razor.
Elon's razor.
It's pretty weird, huh?
Yeah.
It's a weird reality timeline we're in.
Yeah, it's so accurate.
Yeah, I guess. But so what does this ultimately mean? I don't know. Neither of us are correct yet. Yeah. I feel like the pent up explosion and market exuberance was like was kind of shown here, at least before everybody realized like this was a ruse of some kind.
Right. Yeah, I think your tweet also, it was yesterday where Gary says, be careful, guys. It's volatile out there. And
yeah, it was like one of the biggest things he, like the last like jabs he could kind of like, along with setting up the market expectation of this ETF. It's like, yeah, but just be weary, you know.
Yeah, all the volatility out there.
Yeah. And then here he is, like literally causing it.
Yeah.
Pandemonium. To what degree, we don't know. What do you think, dude? Was this a legitimate hack in your perspective?
I feel like it is, just because so many people get their Twitter account hacked, and it's because of a SIM swap.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do, and it's AT&T's fault and Verizon's fault and all these like service providers out there who are allowing someone randomly to call in and say, hey, I'm this guy. Can you and I can't access my phone. Can you just do a little swappy, with me? And
really? It's that easy?
It's
like
literally that easy.
Even for a government like entity?
Yeah.
Really? There's no like safeguards afoot, nothing.
No, that's AT&T's fault and Verizon's fault and all the other service providers.
And that gives them what? Access to just complete account takeover.
That's what it looks like.
So how come why doesn't this happen more frequently then?
It's just a targeted attack. You need to know enough about the account holder to be able to do this.
So some sort of like potential insider job.
No, I wouldn't. It could be, but I would say more like social engineering. That's what occurred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, this is like a little too fucking.
That's too perfect. I agree.
Yeah, it feels. And then you mentioned something off camera. It's like the initial tweet that we just showed from the SEC. It was deleted within like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, about 25 minutes. Yeah.
Which typically doesn't happen after an account gets compromised, right? There's like a much longer.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a life period after the hack.
Yeah, like to regain control of the account, but maybe because this is a government entity, they have some sort of like direct line to Elon and such. So expedited service, call.
Yeah,
I don't know, but this feels a little bit like architected for whatever reason. I don't know. It
definitely does. I wouldn't bet on an actual like architect.
Depends on like which side of the narrative fence you're on.
Yeah.
If you're all in, like Gary Gensler is for whatever reason, he just has to be like the biggest villain for crypto.
Yeah.
And like his whole life's premise, his whole life's purpose is to somehow prevent this from happening, even though like he's getting so much pressure from, other government bodies and institutional money and such.
We've talked about like the value proposition that the SEC provides.
Yeah, it's true.
Right, the 1920s. Right, we had the Great,
Great Depression.
Great Depression. Yeah,
the stock market collapse where
there was like pandemonium. Like
it caused real like global economic ramifications. Like
it was like the SEC was born after that. It's like we cannot let this happen again because it's too costly.
It has potential systemic risks if you let like speculation kind of run amok. In our society without any kind of like, I guess, potential theoretical guardrails and such. I mean, it's a nice premise. It's a nice like idea for like a civilization.
Yeah, but you know what? We haven't had like a market manipulation since the 1920s to that degree as a result. And so you could say is like the SEC has some value there.
Yeah, well, there's other forms of manipulation.
Enron.
The housing. Like, the bond markets and such. So they're not perfect, obviously.
True,
right?
True.
But yeah, if this was like Gary's or whatever, because clearly there's been like an orchestrated attack against crypto for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Remember when we went
100%.
to Denver? They were like, somebody like was catching wind of these internal conversations. Like it's like the Biden cabinet is actually like they really hate this stuff.
They do, yeah.
They hate the idea of Bitcoin proliferating because it is a threat to the United States
100%
dominance in the global economic landscape, right? So like. We gotta just attack at all verticals as we can, right? By still remaining like globally competitive in this market. So it's shit like that.
Yeah.
So maybe this is like his last chance just to kind of like inject a wrinkle on this whole the ethos of Bitcoin. See, like I warned you guys about like these cyberpunks. They're here,
They're messing up our lawn.
It's just it's his last attempt at like throwing the red paint on Bitcoin.
That's right.
Right? It's like, see, like they're hacking our Twitter accounts. They're gonna hack your bank accounts.
Yeah,
next.
but you know what? If that was the case, they would have left that tweet up and you see and shown the results of like this like attack.
But they can't make it look too obvious though. I don't know, dude. I just like I like a good conspiracy theory. And
it's fun.
It is fun. It's fun to speculate that the government truly is just out to.
I mean, all this does, it proves Elon's razor. That's all it does.
Elon's razor. That's the grand takeaway. We're all thoroughly entertained after this one.
Yeah, we're going to see Elon's razor as like a ticker.
We should. Yeah, because, I mean, I definitely didn't expect this. This is very ironic.
Yeah.
In every single sense. You know.
Yeah.
The biggest disruptor of this like historical moment for Bitcoin happens to be like the regulatory body.
Yeah.
Trying to impose these like new frameworks for it and such.
Yeah.
Good old irony, dude.
Yeah.
Don't you enjoy simulation theory? Living in a simulation?
Simulation theory. Yeah, I mean that's pretty accurate. Mm. If we're not in a simulation now, I guess we're going to be one soon.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time. All right. Well, that's it for us. This is a short video. I thought we'd talk about the SEC getting compromised, and we're going to know more what happens tomorrow because allegedly the drop date is tomorrow. Yeah,
I guess. Yeah. We're going to see how the market kind of recovers from this.
And maybe they delay it as I don't know. Maybe they could delay it because of this.
That's another potential wrinkle. You got to do something like this just to kind of have an excuse.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Imagine if that. I don't know, dude. It's going to be an interesting end of the week. But here we go. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Let's take one last look at that heart flutter for Bitcoin.
Right here.
The price chart, dude.
Oh,
not the actual.
Not the actual heart.
The flutter, dude.
All right, let's see.
That's a real fucking.
Ooh.
Oh no, dude.
Oh, it looks like I'm right, dude.
What do you mean?
This is like sell the news, dude. ETFs finally here. Dump.
But that's not what happened.
No, but that's what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah. See. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, dude. Thanks for all this volatility you brought, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for us. If we miss anything, let us know in the comment section below. And appreciate you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.
Peace.